Hey Spark Seekers, I'm Fran, your Ember Igniter, here with a spark of wisdom. Are you ready to go on an archaeological dig with me? It may mean going down a bunch of different trails to end up to find the treasure of your life. Now, throughout biblical times, a person's name was significant of who they were, and it was also whatever they were going to become. Now, throughout Scripture, when God was about to do something or had done something new in a person's life, he would often change the name. Now, names carry weight and character, and we often tie it to our personality and our destinies. Well, you know that before Abraham was Abraham, he was called Abram. And before Sarah was Sarah, she was called Sarai. Judah, for instance, he became Israel. So on our dig, we're going to be looking into the history of my name as a map for you to begin your dig. So you know me as Fran. You probably think that's short for a longer version, and you would be correct. But before we start there, I need to clear the ground. My legal name is Dutch, and therefore it's kind of difficult to pronounce. So someone decided, not my parents and not me, that Francis might come close to my legal name, and it stuck. However, I didn't like the name Francis because all too often people would misspell it with a masculine version. I mean, the I versus the E. I kept thinking, why don't they know this? This really annoyed me. And so when I finally got to the courage to say, I don't want to be known by Francis, but Fran, I just openly declared my wishes and people began to call me Fran. Now let's go back to the dig. As I began researching and unearthing my name, I discovered it was connected with a French word, Francisca. I would have preferred that name. A Francisca was a weapon or a throwing axe. It was used in battle and typically was thrown before hand-to-hand combat with the purpose of breaking the shields and disrupting the enemy line while possibly killing an enemy warrior. It had a psychological effect in that throwing of that Francisca, the enemy might turn and run in fear that another volley was coming at them. Wow, when I discovered this, I understood the true purpose or assignment of my life. I am called to stand against Satan and his lies and hold up the sword of truth from his holy word. I have, without fully knowing it, been doing this the majority of my life. This is my treasure. I encourage you to go on your own personal archaeological dig and discover what the Lord has for you. Thanks for tuning in. Now go out and set the world on fire.